Alright. Uh, Streamed for half an hour before I realized I wasn't, uh, my mic wasn't working. Oh man, alright. Well, we are working on rebuilding the trading hall. We've got all of our villagers over here, and right now I am just trying to figure out what I want this thing to look like. So we need a lot of those. I like using trapdoors over the workstations just to prevent baby zombies from getting in. So we have that, and I think... Where do I want the chest? I put it here. Yeah, that's probably good. Cool. And then the villager will go here. And then what we can do, I brought some signs with us. Over here. That we can put here. That works too, because we can easily reach the chest. So we'll put the villager here. And we'll do the same thing on that side with the other workstations. And then... I have a bunch of other wood here too. I didn't bring too many different building materials. I didn't want this to be too complicated. I think we can maybe... That look good? Yeah, that might look nice. And then maybe next to them we do something like that. Now getting the villager back in there is probably not going to be easy. Oh, got a message. Okay, yeah, it's looking alright. Actually, let me make an armor stand. Bray is asking me about the armor poser mod, which was breaking or crashing us because of some weird server validation stuff. But I should be able to test it real quick. I need more sticks. Yeah. Ah. Never mind. It's not working. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, that's cool. I thought I had fixed that, but apparently not. Is this good enough? Probably good enough. Once we start getting a floor in there, gonna do this kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? No. I've got too many things on me now. What happened to my... There it is. Oh, hello, Bray. See, you're making it here just in time because well, the first half hour the microphone wasn't working. I had to restart my entire system. I don't need all these logs on me. Drop some of that off. Alright, I think that's what we'll do. So that's 3. Every one of these is going to be... Well, no, it's not right. We'll just go out quite a bit. I think all I did was that there. All right. So that's every other 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then... Alright. It's not as long as I thought it was going to be, but that is fine. We're good. And a wall here. Alright, get rid of this. Cool. I see, that's a little weird, but I do it that way. That's fine. How am I gonna get the villagers in? I think I can do it. I'm thinking though, I might get some honey. That way, put it here. That way the villager will sink a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to try to get all these built, organize all the different enchantments, and then we'll start moving the villagers in. Probably don't really need the books here at the moment for the lecterns. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. You know, I might just build my own farm. No, it's gonna be that expensive. If it's a bottles issue, I have plenty of bottles. Like so many. But I have nothing to do with it at the moment. Now. So you're not just crafting the honey blocks, you're just storing the bottles. Well, can't you just put the honey back in the bottle? Is that a thing? I don't have any bottles. Do I have bottles? I don't have bottles. Yeah, I think if you take a honey block and wrap around or like 4 bottles, you'll get the honey bottles back. So you could set up a crafting station at the shop. So if people deorder honey bottles, then it just builds stone though. Ah, crap. That's not gonna work. I mean, I do notice you AFK a lot. What? I mean, I think we've all been AFKing quite a bit too. Yeah, bee farms are kind of tricky. There is definitely a lot of AFK. At least loading it. I don't know what would Ender Pearl or a Stasis Chamber. Stasis Chamber would work. Like I know in my single player I've got I have eight cells. But I know if I gave them more space to get to the flowers, I think the less that they collide with each other, the faster they'll get to their bee nest or whatever. So if you can minimize like the collisions. I'm gonna go 3 out. Over here, that's fine. I think if you give the bees like more height and maybe more space to go outward, I think what I've got going on, I could probably this one, arms. Yeah, that. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm using the flowering azalea bushes. Or leaves. Yeah, they only have like a 1 block gap here, so it's not much space. But I think if I gave them more height or more space outwards, I think that would work. But I know scaffolding can be used. You can't put scaffolding on leaves, but you might be able to go from the edge and then go over the leaves with the scaffolding. Scaffolding would break the hitboxes. Wait, no, that's not where that. No, it's in. Okay, and then what did I do? I put there. Wait. Yes. Probably light things up. Cool. What am I doing? Yes. And I think one more layer. That's... How far is that gonna go? Alright. Maybe put a path through here at some point. Oh, I can't reach up there. So I guess, Bray, are there any enchantments that you're looking for? I think I've got most things covered. Yeah, I have those on my list. I have like all the different protections. I think I've got everything for like crossbows, tridents, or I have plants. Get those for like the tridents crossbow. And some of the others like smite and just smite. Oh, band of arthropods too, as well. I think that's everything. And then I'm not going to do like the lower tier stuff unless people request that stuff. Oh, I forgot about the... Yeah, what's it called? Spear. Oh, yeah, spear. Yeah, okay, never mind. I got the spear covered. Only got one unique enchantment. Guess there are the other bugs like Swift Sneak and Swift Flight and Soul Speed. I probably won't do Soul Speed unless I team up with someone doing a bartering farm. I could try to collect as much of the Swift Sneak and Swift Flight I can, and then make them like special loot since I'm doing the whole gambling thing. Hmm. I just forgot I was using honey for the villagers. We gotta go through. Cool. Now it just kind of looks like a stadium seating. Nice. Alright, so now we need to figure how I'm gonna go from one level to the next. Not much space there. Might have to do stairs. Just stairs. All right. And then, so on this side, we're going to do the librarians. And this side, I was going to do like the armorers and toolsmiths and stuff. What's this? What is that? That's from earlier. So I think since I'm going to be using the armors and stuff as my source of emeralds, I think I do want quite a few of them. I don't think I need to do 3 levels of them. Oh yeah, well, we're not there yet. We also don't need the chests for them, I don't think. Unless there's like specific armor and tools that I want to sell. Also, how are we going to organize it? We have 24 spots, 3 different types of villagers. That's 8 spots per. Just makes it a little awkward. I think that's fine. We'll do two tiers. Let's drop stuff off. That back. I think we'll do chests. I think we could potentially get like armor and tools and stuff together. That'll be enough. With this. With that. Alright. Actually, no. I have plenty of honey. I don't need more. Oh, stop that. Oop. I got a bogged. Did you know you could shear bogged? I didn't. sheer or bogged? I got mushrooms. Yeah, really. Ooh. You don't get the brown mushroom though. Just what I need. That could be an interesting mushroom farm. At least a way of supplying a mushroom farm. That goes to there. Actually goes up one more. Okay. And then... Well, I kind of need that there. There. Oh, oh well. So is there any topic of conversation people wanna chat about? That's a hard one. I like snacking. I really like whales. Haven't had them in forever though. Oh, the cheesy cracker. But popcorn's probably one that I eat the most. I just finished off a box of Cheez-Its yesterday. Love Cheez-Its. But extra toasty. Extra toasty is definitely best. Trying to think of like snacks I really like. Ooh. Dots pretzels. Really good. I love Dots pretzels. So good. Or the, what is it? The honey mustard and onion Snyder's pretzels. Not had the honey Dijon. Just the plain Dots. I think it's, oh, I think I had a cheddar. I think they had like a cheesy flavor. Oh, well, these stairs can go here. I realized. We'll put them here. Other snacks. I drink. I'm trying to think, how many ounces is this? I don't think this is 16 ounces of coffee. I think it's like 12. And then I put milk in it to extend it. But I love coffee. Like missing things. My favorite coffee though is, I think, what is it? The Death Wish. Like, super caffeinated. What am I doing? That there, and then we'll do this. Oh, Renee's active again. You can use the locator bar to communicate to people. See if he notices. I guess not. I feel like I'm missing honey. Yeah, I am. dark. I'll go sleep. Have we talked about favorite movies? I think that's been a topic of conversation at one point. See, if you were on the server, we could hang out and talk about movies. What we gotta do now? Just heck. Oh. There he is. I was wondering. Well,
Listen, it takes me a little bit, okay?
well, you didn't respond, so I was just about to start talking about movies anyway. Oh, I was muted.
Hello, that's funny because I was listening still to the stream, so I still heard everything you were saying, but that's funny.
But yeah, what's your favorite movie?
Yes, I definitely think like 80s is my favorite, like kind of aesthetic for video for movie, and just kind of the way that like stories were told in that era. So yeah, things like Ferris Bueller or The Goonies, but also I love a lot of like the stuff modern things like obviously like Christopher Nolan and things like that are great.
I guess which of Christopher Nolan's?
I think my favorite might be Interstellar.
Okay, that's like I mean that is my favorite overall.
That's funny. I liked Tenet. It was different. It was a little bit weird, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked the concept of Inception, and And I liked a lot of Inception. I don't know if it ranks as high for me. I know a lot of people really like it though.
Yeah, I think after Interstellar, I really like The Prestige, and then probably
Prestige. Oh, of course.
Interstellar or
I
Inception.
forgot about Prestige.
The Prestige is so good.
It's really good. Okay. I am excited about. I think we've talked about this in the past. Project Hail Mary is coming up. I'm excited to get tickets for that shortly because I know it's like in like a week or two.
The 20th. That is what I'm gonna go see.
Nice.
I saw a review about Project Hail Mary. It was someone saying that it's derivative. And I was like, I don't know how it's derivative. It's pulled. I'm thinking maybe you could compare it to Alien.
Yeah, okay.
Just on like some other, on the other side of the spectrum.
Sure. I feel like it is kind of like a quintessential like. I also don't want to spoil stuff. Like it's like it's like a very like easy to point out and say like that's like if I was like thinking of a sci-fi novel in my head, like that would be like a pretty high up there, like sci-fi novel for dummies, I guess. So I could see that being where it's like if they don't really like engage with it that deeply, they're like, oh yeah, just superficially, this looks like all the other sci-fi drivel that's out there, when it's actually really cool and different and unique.
Yeah, I think Andy Weir's had 3 books.
Artemis, Martian, Hail Mary. That might be it. I think there might. I can't remember if there's one more.
I think those are it. I've not read Artemis, but I know people weren't huge fans of it.
I ended up reading it after
Martian.
Yeah, I would agree that it's not as strong as his other 2 books, but I ended up reading it after I finished Project Hail Mary, and it was still enjoyable. I think it was his first one, right?
I think the Martian was the first, and then Artemis.
Really?
And then Project Hail Mary, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it just as much. I thought it was fine. It was a little bit more of like a mystery novel. Like it had like more notes of a mystery novel than it did like a survivalist like drama. And maybe that's just not people's cup of tea, I guess. That's totally valid. Yeah, it was like this whole like syndicate plot that you had to like uncover. Whole thing. Whole rigmarole.
Yeah, I think Andy Weir's probably like kind of in this weird survivalist niche of novels. That's probably, I think he does those really well.
Yes. Yeah, I imagine that especially because his first book, I mean, I don't know how long between The Martian's original release and then like, when it got popular, I don't know how long that time was, but when his first novel ends up being as successful as that, I wonder if he gets painted into a little bit of a corner and feels like timid about exploring like, other aspects of that, like sci-fi still, but like not always like this, like like Mark Watney stranded on a planet.
And where else could he send someone? Be stranded. Thinking like under the sea, but that I don't think would be as fun.
Always a good one.
But maybe I don't know. Does he be
I think it'd be cool to explore more like sci-fi, like how things have been established in different planets and stuff like that. Because for example, the Artemis it happens on the moon, so in his world, like we've colonized the moon enough that we can like exist there and persist. it'd be fun to like, for example, like have like an oil rig, like methane farming or something like that off of like one of the other gas planets or something like that. I don't know, making something up, but fun to like maybe explore worlds like that.
Yeah, he'll probably have to like start creating his own worlds or universes
Mm-hmm.
rather than utilizing existing locations. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he does do that a little bit
A little bit.
in Artemis.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an alternative history basically where, or I think in that one it's basically that Nairobi or something like that became like a like economic like powerhouse, and then they were able to fund the ability to set up on the moon and stuff like that. Not really sure about the logistics of all that, but yeah.
So I hope you didn't just pop onto like. I hope you have other stuff you can work on.
Yeah, so I am just hanging out. I'm editing my video currently while I'm just
Oh,
hanging
okay.
out at my base. I'm excited to I don't know when this one will come out, but it's been kind of a fun one, trying some different things.
Yeah, I don't know if you like on my post on YouTube, but I've decided to move to like a 2-week upload schedule. That way I can fit in streams.
Cool.
Oh, no. I'm using streams to fill in the gaps between the 2 weeks.
I see.
But I've also wanted to like read more. I just felt like when I'm trying to crunch a video into a week,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have
It becomes
time to
like
do.
your entire life. Yeah. That's totally fair.
And I've been like rereading Dune for months now, maybe since August. Just taking me a while to get through. I should be done with it in a week. What have I been? A new comment. Oh, I had to restart my computer to get my mic working, so I don't have my list of enchantments. Where'd they go? There it is. Fire protection might be a hard one to organize. I think it's a secondary.
Oh, it doesn't happen. It doesn't come from the first one. Interesting. I thought all enchantments could be either.
I don't want to create a new one. Have that.
I
think yeah, I've got one here. Kind of expensive
I
though.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, because he's my Unbreaking 3 guy as well. It is kind of expensive though. How much is my protection guy? I'd like to organize all the protections together.
Makes sense.
might be kind of hard to do. Protection 4, yeah, protection 4 is 1 emerald. Fire protection is 18. I might just create a new guy. That's what I'll do. And there's 4 different protections. Yeah. Protection 4. And there's blast protection and projectile. Dang it. Oh, I can't shorten it with projectile protection. I have to. So, what other movies? Or actually, you didn't say what your favorite movie was. Just said.
No, I think I did. That's true. I did like. I didn't give a specific one. That one, that's hard for me though, because there's so many good movies.
That's why you have to like group together at least 5.
Yeah. What's another like really good? I mean, obviously, like, I was a big fan of the MCU stuff, so like, I feel like a pretty basic like movie watcher. Like anybody who's like like goes and watches movies, I like am watching those movies basically. And yeah, really enjoyed all of that. I really like animated stuff. So like Spider-Verse has been really cool to see like that become more of like an art style that like is like really intentional. I really miss that like hand-drawn animation. It has kind of become too expensive, and so more things are reliant on like quicker and cheaper like 3D animation stuff. And like some of that stuff is still really good and looks cool, and it's also just a different style. But I do miss like kind of like the early Disney like hand-drawn animation style, and I feel like Spider-Verse and K-pop Demon Hunter and those things scratch that itch a little bit. And it'd be cool to see more of that come back.
I think I did see that Disney is going to return the hand-drawn. Probably.
That'd be cool.
Because of this whole new stylized animation.
Probably.
Stuff.
That makes sense.
Even. I think I have a list of 5 movies. I think there's always like one that I just forget. Let me see. I actually have a list written down.
I need to work on assembling a list then.
Yeah, I think I always have like one of these movies like interchanging with other stuff. Interstellar, Contact, Arrival, Castaway, and then Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
I never ended up seeing that one, but I wanted to.
So good.
That's funny. That's Jenny Slate did that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And I know and A24 is a fun studio too, so.
I didn't think about how. You know, she did. I mean, it was just a voice work, but did a good job.
Yeah. What was the original? Was like a YouTube series, right?
Yeah, that was something I learned after watching the movie.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, you can go out to YouTube and pull up some of the old footage. Some of
Yeah.
it's included in the movie.
That's fun. Arrival's a really good one that I forget about. I remember being really like, whoa, when I first saw the end of that one.
The twist got me twice because I forgot about it after, or watching it the second time I forgot about it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's apparently based on a book, which I need to get now.
I did not know that one actually.
Did put the unbreaking guy in here. It's also got fight. Yeah. Got the fire protection. Gonna be replacing. Ending.
I really like I don't know if you watch a lot of like TV shows and stuff like that as well. But like British, like Sherlock with that's definitely up there for me as far as like best media.
I do watch a lot of TV, like so much. In the last, I couldn't even tell you what I've watched in the last 3 weeks. Right now I'm watching The Wire.
Okay.
I just finished Succession. What did I watch before
Still
that?
want to watch that.
It's so good. But what did I watch before? I don't know. I just have like a rolling list of stuff I've been watching.
What have I been watching? Watch a lot of YouTube, so I feel like recently I've been watching more of that.
Mad Men.
Mad Men's good.
Very. I've been watching a lot of HBO.
I watched Mad Men like right before it got taken off of Netflix. Back like in 2019, 2020. Maybe 2018 even. And I liked it and it was good. And I've been wanting to rewatch it since I know it just recently got added to HBO and they did like the whole remaster or whatever of it, right?
Possibly.
I think that was part of when it got added on. It was like the anniversary or something like that. And they like revised or all that. So
True Detective. That was the one I watched before Succession.
Did you like watch all the stuff that like in the last few like Stranger Things and Severance and
Yeah, Severance is really good.
I heard season 3 just started filming potentially.
Yeah, probably. Stranger Things, I think, lost its touch in the last season.
I agree.
I mean, it was okay, but like, this wasn't as satisfying. I don't think anything will compete with the first season of that show, though.
Yeah. No, I'd 100% agree with that. It was kind of unfortunate. I felt like there was a lot of potential that just wasn't really capitalized on.
Yeah. Succession's really good. Or Severance. That's what I meant. I don't know what I said.
You said Succession, which is I've heard is also really good.
What other Apple TV? Shrinking. If you're into like the Ted Lasso.
What was the other one? Shrinking.
Shrinking.
Oh, Shrinking.
By the same guys
Got
who
it.
did Ted Lasso.
Okay, is that the one that has Matt Damon?
No.
Has somebody in it, doesn't it?
Jason Segel.
Oh yeah, okay, yep. I see what I did there. I think they just kind of look similar enough in my brain that it's like, yeah.
And Harrison Ford. He makes that show.
Right.
So good.
Right.
But then they have another show that just started on HBO called Rooster, and it's got Steve Carell. Which so far it's first episode really good. Anything with Steve Carell is has the potential to be good.
100%.
Efficiency guy. There he is. Sopranos is one that I finished recently.
What was that? You said
Sopranos.
Sopranos?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I've never actually watched that. I know that one's a popular one.
The Hermits were just recently talking about this, or these shows on the Tango streams.
Yeah.
And
like the dads.
Jem was there.
Like Impulse and Skiz.
Impulse
yeah, but Jem
wasn't
doesn't watch.
No, that's kind of the joke.
That's...
They're trying to like think of things that she hasn't seen.
That's right. Okay.
But Sopranos is a show that Skiz couldn't get into. But yeah, it's definitely a show. You just have to get through the first episode. It's not like bad. It just, I think X kind of described it as like these like profound TV or whatever. Dang it. What the heck? Well, now I feel like I need to go heal the guy first. Villager took some damage. But yeah, like these shows that have like slow starts tend to be these really deep deep stories, deep plots.
I think that probably can be true, right? Because they're spending more time fleshing out the story and stuff like that, or fleshing out the world.
It like lacks the hook that typically keeps people watching.
Yeah, that's true. But then you get, every once in a while, you get something like Breaking Bad, which I would say does both very well.
Yeah.
And it is kind of more of that slow, like highly detailed, expository sort of storytelling.
Yeah. That's
that had a really good hook of a pilot.
One of my favorite shows.
Mm-hmm.
Though
hard to beat.
This is another point the Hermits brought up, but one of them, maybe it was X, that says, or he said that Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad, and I agree with that.
Yeah, I go back and forth on it because they're both really good.
Well,
yeah.
My thing is, like, Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad, but only because Breaking Bad was so good.
True. It's like a catch-22.
Like, if Breaking Bad didn't exist, Better Call Saul would have been... I think he would have been lost, because with all the characters that are brought in were first showcased in Breaking Bad.
True.
Where did I come back here? Oh, healing potions. Where did I put them? There. And then Pluribus, that I forgot about that one.
Oh, that's right. I ended up watching that kind of all at once because I was on a plane to Ireland, and it was very good. And I'm excited for the next season.
That doesn't come out until next year.
Yeah.
I think back when it first came out, it was supposed to be out this year, but
okay.
I think it got pushed back.
Bummer. Yeah, that might be one of those that I usually shows if I end up like watching them as they're coming out like that, especially if they end well, I will tend to go and like give them not an immediate rewatch, but like then I need to kind of watch it at some point in like its full entirety without like the week to week like release schedule or whatever. or waiting a couple years between seasons, because you'd miss a lot of continuity and miss a lot of like things that can, yeah.
Then Game of Thrones. That'll show you watch. Or like that universe.
Yep. It's ridiculous how much it fell off after having the worst season of television of all time.
Yeah, I've only done one rewatch since that last season.
I think that's impressive even.
Well, it's
because for me it basically just ceased to exist in a way.
Like, I don't want that last season to ruin everything that was good about the show before it.
Right. And there was a lot of good stuff.
Like, the end of season 6 is like the best point in the entire series.
Is that the Battle of the Bastards?
No, it's Baelor Sept. You know, when Cersei takes over.
Yeah. Yes.
That was a really good episode. But yeah, it's been a few years since I've watched it in that last season. I thought maybe give it some time. I know I won't like it, but maybe I'll be able to tolerate it. It's just so depressing.
Oh man, yeah. But I've heard that the Night of the Seven Kingdoms is good. I haven't started it.
It was really good. Yeah, the book.
Okay.
The book is good. It's fun. It's more lighthearted, though it's still Game of Thrones. So
okay,
don't expect it to be like
lighthearted. Yeah. I mean, I feel like my entire life shifted after the Red Wedding, so like I can never trust anything ever again to the same degree that I could prior to that event.
God, I really want to reread the books, but they're like over 1,000 pages each.
Yeah, they're dense. I think I read the first couple hundred pages of the second one, of because there's lots of stuff in there that I feel like is not in the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's so much.
Whereas I felt like, and there's probably stuff that was in the first book that wasn't in the show as well, but I feel like they were more by the book in the first season. And so I kind of skimmed it, or kind of like, I didn't end up reading most of it, but because they're just so dense, I just never ended up getting to it. But I would love to at some point in my life try to read them.
I really hope Martin gets to the last 2 books before he ends up passing.
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's trying anymore.
I think he said he doesn't. No, he is. It's just
okay.
He's like he's spread himself out too thin. He got so many current movies and shows he's working on, and like side projects. Like, why is he working on Elden Ring?
Because Elden Ring is all the better for it.
Probably. I know. I only bought the game because I knew he had worked on it.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh god, get out of here! Zombie on fire. Good. That means somewhere is dark. Wait, yeah, no, I've not actually. I've tried to play the game, but I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, no, I agree with that actually. My girlfriend really likes them, but I think that I have never actually tried it, to be honest. So I can't fairly say that it's not for me. But just judging by what I've seen, I'm really impressed by like the storytelling of it and the kind of the lore of the world around it. But I haven't ever engaged with the actual gameplay.
You found my Silk Touch guy. to be in here somewhere. Hopefully he died. I would like to try it again, like just restart. It's just those Souls-like kind of games they drain me really quick.
Yeah.
Can't find my soak touch. Oh, there he is. But yeah,
I
like
feel like I'm at a weird crossroads of being like, I'm like good enough at games to like let myself get competitive, and then I just get annoyed because I'm not good enough to actually like maintain that level, if that makes sense. And games like what we were just talking about, my brain literally just blanked.
Souls-like.
Thank you. Dark Souls, yeah. What it requires to be like good at those is basically just patience and like a willingness to like be really bad at something for a long time. And I don't know if those are my strengths.
Ah. Yeah, like I like the Jedi games, or the first one. I
Like Fallen Order games.
Yeah, really enjoyed Fallen Order. It felt like the difficulty was well balanced,
Hmm.
and it was pretty straightforward, you know, exploring the maps and stuff. But Jedi Survivor just felt harder. I felt less capable playing it.
Hmm.
Oh, who is this? That's the fortune guy. I've wanted to go back and replay the game, but just the amount of frustration that I had playing it the first time.
Right. I know they remastered them and stuff like that. I've been wanting to go back and play the Knights of the Old Republic games, because I was pretty young when I played them. Most of my dad played them, and I like played them kind of with him. But I have like fond memories of playing those, and they're kind of like that precursor to like that like Mass Effect style game that I really liked growing up.
I wasn't really into games when I was younger.
Hmm.
Like,
See, my dad worked at Microsoft, and so I basically grew up with a Xbox in the house, and that was kind of my on ramp to games.
I remember playing Zoo Tycoon.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably that and Warcraft 3. Which was
Like World of Warcraft,
Nope.
or is Warcraft 3 a different thing?
just Warcraft. World of Warcraft
Interesting.
is what, an MMO?
Yeah.
Warcraft itself, it's the same universe and stuff, but Warcraft is more of like a strategy-based role-playing game.
Okay. Strategy like RTS, like Age of Empires, or
Probably, yeah. Like,
okay.
play as the orcs, you gather trees, you build up your
Mhm.
society, and then you fight
Okay.
other people.
Yeah, that seems like Age of Empires, like that style of game.
See, I have Age of Empires. Never played it.
Never played it. Hey, we should play Age of Empires at some point. That'd be fun.
Friend forever ago bought it for me because
Hmm.
he thought we would play it if he got me the game.
Yeah. Dang. Well, yeah, we should play sometime. It'd be fun.
I can get it working. I did boot it up a while ago, and it just wasn't working. So I'll have to see if I can.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I think some of those old games, because I have what's the game? Not Warframe. Crisis. Bought Crisis when it was on sale, and it just wasn't working.
Yeah, that's notoriously known for being like a really like tough game to run, because it was trying a bunch of stuff that was like unoptimized at the time. like cool cutting edge like tech stuff for
Yeah.
games, but just like we weren't ready for it.
No, there was a workaround to get it to work, but I just never
Hmm.
did it. Wait, what the? Huh, as if I put a villager where they weren't supposed to be. I think so. Yep. This is taking me longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd be getting to adding more villagers.
Working with villagers always takes longer than you think. I don't know what relationship I'm gonna have with villagers this season. I think I will a little bit, just for some things, but I don't think I want to have a whole like trading hall.
I'm just doing the books and iron.
That's smart. I have some ideas that are fun ideas. We'll see if I decide to go those route though. That route.
I was going to like open up my full shops for the next episode, but I realized I'm only starting my 4th episode, and I feel like that's a little fast. Plus, I don't
I
have
built that.
like everything.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm still working on infrastructure.
I think the way I've been approaching
everything.
stuff is like I'm kind of going back and forth, I guess, between needing infrastructure and building. I think I'm using like the goalposts of like building a honey shop, for example, as like then the framework for like the infrastructure to build for that episode in particular. So like that was like why I think that was my 3rd episode, was the like all about the honey, getting the bee farm and the shop built. And I'm kind of doing similarly for the frog lights for my next episode.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't build the iron farm because I really needed it. I mean, it's my source of emeralds, and that's kind of why I built it. And now working on
Right.
the trading hall. But I don't know. I didn't really want to make an episode on this stuff, but I
Yeah,
think
that's totally fair.
what I'm going to do is focus on what infrastructure I can start working on. Like roads. That would be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna work on a road between me and Nats, and maybe me and the shopping district.
Cool. I think that'd be a good call. I need to do similarly, getting to like Val and Liam are near me, and then I have a really long road I could make to get over to the perimeter.
Wrong guy.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Makes sense.
It also allows me to slow down a little bit and kind of figure out what I need to work on. Plus, last night I was working on designing shops, and I just wasn't into it.
Okay. That's fair. I have a fun idea that I want to try for kind of a dual like I want to create a like a tutorial video for blockbench stuff. And I think it'd be fun to work on something that I would use in my next episode. Just to kind of have that continuity and but I think I will do that, but I gotta figure out what I want to do, like officially.
gonna go on as far as I can at the moment. What time is it? How long have I been streaming? Started just before. My tabs are stuck. Can't see the overview. I started just before 8:30. Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. Fine. I need to figure out the next set of books. If I did protection, different sets of protection. Ooh, thorns. That's like that would make sense. Yeah, no, I've made a note for the meeting to, or for us to maybe start considering infrastructure we can start implementing.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm all about that. We got to get an update on what the plan is for the Nether Hub and stuff like that too.
Yeah, I've heard anything about or from Jaden in a while. I think he'll be there at the meeting. I think he filled her marked interested.
Cool.
Hopefully he has an update.
Because right now I don't want to like build anything crazy up there. Like I did a little bit of decoration on my portal just to distinguish it, but I definitely don't want to do too much that would just get torn down if it's going to be in the way.
Frostwalker. That's. Is this my good?
What'd you call me?
Frostwalker. Feather falling, actually. That's better.
Dang. So rude. Ouch. I pulled a muscle yesterday and now I feel old. Because I was just reaching too high for something and then my muscle went, nope. And then now I'm sore.
I know sometimes I'll sneeze and then I'll get like this soreness in my shoulder.
It has begun. I just turned, how old did I turn? I turned 31 last month. And I can tell I'm in my 30s. It's all downhill. I'm happy to be here. I think it's better than people say. But I do feel old.
No, I just hear people say that your 20s are gonna suck, and it gets better a little bit when you're 30 or after, or maybe you just become content with how much things suck.
It's a sad way to live. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll tell you, and I'll let you know in like 10 years. I think that my 20s had like good and bad moments, and I expect my 30s to have the same.
Oh, I hit 21 just before COVID.
Yeah,
And
rough.
it's
Oof.
It's like everything, like all this time in between now and then, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Respiration might be actually I want to group up respiration stuff together.
Yeah, that's definitely tough. I know that affected, like, my brother was in school still, like in high school during that time, and I think things have been very different for him just because the world is very different post all of that.
Yeah. The thing is, like, there's a lot of older people who just don't realize how much things are different. I think that makes
Mhm.
things harder too.
It does, yeah. Because then you're trying to convince people that there's a problem prior to solving the problem.
There's no problem. My life is fine.
Yeah, exactly. So happy for you.
Oh, that's the Frostwalker guy. Where'd he go? Actually, I think he was a second tier book.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're streaming. Okay. So now I think I've got all the armor stuff figured out. Basic tools. Right. Armor stuff. Armor. 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 I guess depth strider and respiration affinity. I want to group those together. Maybe put them on the other side with all the other armors. Okay. Cool. I think I've got a respiration 3 guy that we can get in there. I can find him. Yeah, he's still wandering around in the boat. Oh, oh, these guys are annoying. Alright, I think maybe start putting together like weapon stuff. Might be good. Things like loyalty. Oh yeah, I forgot I had knockback. Those would be good. Bring this guy over here. Get these guys into separate boats. Nope. Nope, stop it. There we go. Where'd that other guy go? There he is. In that boat. What are you? Oh yeah, Infinity. That'd be a good one. Lunge. That's a good one. Alright. Where are you going? Stop that. You get in that boat. There we go. What are you? Looting? Punch? That's a good one.
Hello, I'm back.
Cool. I have too many more villagers here. Lunch? That's a good one. Sharpness 5.
Sorry, I'll be right back one more time.
Okay. Don't have another boat. Okay, we're good. Get in that boat. You get that one. Panel. Flame. I think we're gonna. Ooh, what I do? We're good. View over here. Then we're gonna break the boat. Then you get in that boat. Get that. No. Other boat. We got a lot of these guys. Okay. So how do I want to organize this? It's like the best one. I think looting and infinity are pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll do those two first. Looting? Are you looting? Looting. Yeah, I think I'll do like the... We could do sword stuff. You're looting. Okay. And then fire aspect. Fire aspect. Did I already do that one? No. Did I miss it? Do I not have it? Okay. I must not have fire aspect. That's not what I wanted. I have it. Where is it? Oh,
Hello, I'm back again.
God.
Sorry. Had something weird happen. I had to go deal with that.
Your cat floated away.
No. It was my dog, actually.
Your dog floated away.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about.
You can't
I'm gonna
help
miss
it.
him.
I can't find my fire aspect guy.
He's hiding.
And I don't recall any of my villagers dying. I did have a zombie over here. Well, maybe one of my other villagers that has it. I've already put in here. God, I have so many infinities.
What a problem to have.
They're all like 1 emerald too.
Lame. So yeah, not even better than another thing.
Ooh, I do have impaling 5. Okay, I can mark that one. May have already marked it. Oh, okay, I did mark it. I knew I had that guy. Okay. Oh, yeah, I found him. Oh, yeah. I put him where the Frostwalker's supposed. Oh, that's right. I found it. Right.
Yippee.
The same guy that sells the Frostwalker too, so I just put the Frostwalker 2 guy down with the armor stuff. It also sells multi-shot. I think the only guy I got left. Sharpness guy. Yeah, so another shop that I want to open up. Not really a shop, it's like more of a warehouse. Where we can all store materials that we farming that's available for like community projects. Like maybe the Nether Hub, gaming district, shopping district stuff. That I might try to make that episode. Plus, I think I want to manage the gaming district. I haven't decided yet. Gotta figure out what I want to do there. I'm trying to like balance starting new projects and wrapping up older ones. Like right now,
Yeah, it's definitely hard to find that balance.
I can't finish, or I can't make any more progress on the starter base. At least the biome terrain. I don't have wheat to do all the packed mud.
Right.
I did just build a wheat farm.
Nice.
So the only thing is,
Those are pretty passive though, right?
yeah,
Like those are they take a lot of time.
I could have done a micro farm and probably gotten wheat a lot faster, but then I'm spending time at the farm. I could be working on other stuff too.
Totally.
But I should get my first shulker box of hay bales maybe today.
Fun.
That should be
That's
plenty
not too
of
bad.
wheat to get me going for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would make 9 shulker boxes worth of packed mud, so.
Right. Yeah, that's plenty. Wow.
I do want to make some target blocks too, so.
Makes sense.
But I do want to make... I have a rooted dirt farm I've been working on for... Well, I haven't worked on it in a while, but... I need to work on the clock system. But I think that's about all I need to do to get it working. I get the sharpness 5. What are they doing? Yeah. But until I get those things ready, I can't really continue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find things I can work on that may only take an episode. But I'm also trying to figure out what progress I could include on the base that makes sense for the episode.
Right.
Can't really think of anything because a lot of it is like, I just need to get this thing done. Like, there's still like the sci-fi elements I want to include with the base. Like on the exterior, I have my I need to make it look more like ruins, so there's like rubble and stuff that I need to do to the structure itself as well. I haven't done. I have plans for it, I just haven't done it yet. I need to figure out the ceiling though.
Ceilings can be tough. Sometimes I don't know what I want to do.
I was at first going to just do a flat ceiling and try to make it look like I took just like plyboard or whatever and just made a false drop ceiling. I should go back to doing that. But then, like, it's an old church though. It had like this big open. Had to have been like a big open area.
Yeah.
And so I needed to maybe feel like that first, and then I can come in and do something else. But I have plans for the ladder from the workstation to go up into the ceiling as well. I need that to mesh with everything. Just really weird. Power 5, that's another one. Space for.
Oh, you don't have Power 5 yet?
Nope. I can't even say I ever saw it.
Funny.
I know there's some books that you can't get through trading. I'm not sure if that's one of them. I don't know why it would make it that way.
Yeah.
I thought at one point when they did the whole villager overhaul, they made it so that some of the higher tier books weren't available.
I see.
I might just be misremembering. Maybe. Handling. Flame.
I think my next goal for my The video I'm working on after this one might be I need to get organized. I like don't have a storage solution. I have an idea though for what I would like to do. Storage is like okay right now. It's better than I normally do actually, but it's like also pretty incomplete. And like I know where certain things are.
That's
I want to make a much better system for my final version.
I'm procrastinating on.
Mm.
Like, I have the storage ready. I just need to move stuff over. But I need to like package everything first into shulker boxes.
Sure. I'm gonna mess with doing the popular copper golem farms that people have started doing. Where you just like pack a bunch into a small area and then have them do like a subset of items. I think that's how it works anyway.
Yeah.
I think you build like item filters that breaks everything down into like categories. Something like that.
Doc has been working on Doc M. Not our Doc.
Not our Doc.
Has been working on a furnace array that uses golems.
Oh.
And they came up with a pretty good system, it seems. Not that it can't be improved, but
Sure.
they have a pretty good working system.
That's cool.
And I might actually consider that, because after the cobblestone farm, that was kind of the next thing I wanted to do, was get a furnace array and a fuel source figured out. R5. Leave. Yeah, open. There you go. I don't know what to put there. That's really awkward.
Awkward. I might build a portal on the roof that goes to the shopping district. I think, fortunately, I think it prioritizes the lower roof, so that won't mess with anybody who's not using the roof right now. But it would be easier to go through certain things.
Actually, I might add that to the notes. We can probably also talk about just moving everyone to the roof.
Moving everyone up. Okay.
Because that's the plan anyways.
Right.
That's Jaden's plan at the moment.
Right. Which I'm a little sad about. It takes a lot more work to do an under roof hub, but I like them a little bit more personally. But he's in charge. I'm happy to help facilitate whatever he comes up with.
I think after seeing B-dubs do like a really good job with a ceiling roof or a ceiling hub, I think people are now like wanting to take up the challenge, making it good looking. Because the issue is what the fog, the other fog,
which I turn off personally, or I turn it down quite a bit with fog control.
I'll just put another hub. Updates from Jaden. I'm just gonna force Jaden to give us an update. And then
where's all my obsidian? What the heck?
Removing all photos. Yeah, I was trying to entice people to like start working on a gold farm and bartering farm.
That, yeah, I know we've had that discussion. I do want to do that as well. I just ended up doing the froglight farm first. So I think my like next floating ideas are getting sorted with my inventory, building infrastructure, pathways around my base, gold and bartering farm as a dual farm was also in that list of like secondary things that I was gonna get into.
Because I know you wanted to do one, Nat wanted to do one, and then now Renee has already started working on one.
Okay.
So to like try to get any one of you to start putting any
like
effort,
actually do it. That's funny.
I messaged in general, like who can build one of these faster or the fastest. Nobody responded to it.
Wait, I don't even know if I saw that message.
It was like maybe a week or two ago.
Okay, dang, I must have just missed it. That's funny though. Goading us, literally.
Oh, maybe I can do that with the Nether hub.
I mean, I would potentially start poking at making the Nether hub if it was up for grabs, but I just don't want to step on any toes.
Yeah, I think Jaden's just been really busy at the moment.
Totally, and that's fair. 100% valid. Like, I'm not like in a rush to get it done either. Like, if it takes a little bit of time.
No, I think it's just after last season, we basically finished the hub at the end of the season.
Like at the end.
So I think
yeah,
just itching to get it done sooner than later.
yeah, that makes sense.
Right. We only have a few more villagers. I don't know what to do with these. What is this guy? Curse of Vanishing? Yes. Wait, channeling and loyalty. I don't have Riptide. Okay, I'll have to get Riptide.
Where did all of my obsidian go? I had like 40 obsidian somewhere, and now I don't.
Well, I didn't take
What a
it.
silly.
I don't think I've taken anything from me.
Not that I've noticed anyway.
See, I think I've attempted to take stuff from people, but they've just not had anything I've needed.
That's funny. Hey, I think you did say you were looking through my chest the other day.
Yeah, you had some frog light stuff, but just not enough, and I
right.
didn't want to, like,
Right.
take what little you had.
I appreciate that.
Plus, you didn't have the frog lights I wanted anyway. I couldn't find the pearlescent.
Yeah, at that point I think I probably still only had my hand farmed ochre ones from the boat method. I literally just like had a boat of frogs that I was just playing Ring Around the Rosie with some magma slimes, magma cubes. Wonder if I ended up leaving it somewhere, like one of my my like frog shacks. Very possible.
Oh, that's why I started talking about the bartering farms. You were talking about obsidian.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, that would be nice to eventually have just access to obsidian. Bartering farms are kind of overpowered, huh? There's some good stuff in them.
Yeah. Sometimes hard to manage them. There's just...
Yeah. Without just rebuilding the same, like, farm that everyone copies, right? Because there's that one where it's, like, the long, like, has, like, the piston with the leaves and the slime block, and it, like, self-sorts everything.
You can do that. I've been wanting to do a compact one where you just throw all the piglins into the same bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That does make the sorting a little tricky. I think that would be fun. And Riptide was the other one. Is it just Riptide, or are there different tiers?
No, I do think there are tiers. I think it's 1, 2, and 3. But
Yes.
I'm not sure if
Oh, and paling. I
people would
forgot
need to
about.
buy 1 and 2.
Well, it's just for my signs.
I see what you're saying.
Forgot about impaling. Get that one. Right. Okay. The only other villagers I've got to organize are. Ugh. Forgot about this villager. What do I do with you? Put him at the very end. Did I ask you if you would buy cobblestone?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a part of that group. And I said yes, I would.
I actually think I lost probably a good amount of broker boxes of cobblestone.
Oh no.
I went.
You said you lost them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I think they despawned.
Mhm.
I left for a few hours to AFK with the farm running, and it filled up like all my barrels.
Oh wow.
Now, I was using a pressure plate above one of the
Mhm.
hoppers, do these shulker box loaders, and a witch had spawned and gotten stuck there, and it just kept spamming
Mhm.
the shulker box, so it kept breaking them. I've fixed the issue, but I had a bunch of like semi-empty shulker boxes of cobblestone. Still have
Mhm.
so much cobblestone though. I wasn't like that hurt. I didn't pick
Yeah.
up everything.
I mean, I know you have the shulker farm, but I think I'd be more devastated by the loss of the shulker boxes. But
I don't even care at this point. I have
yeah.
so many shells.
Yeah.
I need to start selling them in bulk. Let me
We
see.
could do I'd buy a shulker box of shulker's shells.
Well, I think what I'm gonna do, I do this. I package a shulker box with like 9 stacks of chests and 18
Mhm.
stacks of shells,
Mhm. Right.
and I call it the shulker box shulker PM.
Nice.
So I think I might sell those,
Mhm.
but I need to get my bamboo farm like bulk it up a little bit more.
Sure.
Because right now
I like that idea,
it's just set up to craft chests,
Right.
and I don't think it's fast enough yet. I need to maybe add a second level, second farm basically. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little exhausted by moving villagers. I think I'll move those later. I'm gonna go through what I have and maybe also, yeah, breach 4. Does it go up to breach 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, dang it.
Actually, it might be. Let me look it up.
Uh, breaches.
Yeah. Maximum level is 4.
4? Okay. Oh, there's cursive binding. It actually might fit one.
This is gonna sound kind of crazy that I didn't know this, but Liam had just taught me that you can't remove cursive vanishing and cursive binding with the grindstone.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't know that, because like of course I would be like, yeah, that's the obvious thing to do, but I guess I just never tried it and just always assumed that you could.
Yeah, it's always disappointing to like come across some really good armor in the end, and then it's got like one of the curses on it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's going. Impaling goes up to 5, so we'll try to get Impaling 5 guy at some point. There he is. He's back.
We're so back. I tried to interact with an armor stand and forgot that I had updated.
I know if you downgrade, it'll work. I had to do that for the shulker shop, but
yeah. No, that's what I had it at, and that's why I was saying I was wondering if we could get the server version updated, because right now it's not the most recent version as far as I know, and that's what's causing it's the fact that I have a newer version of the mod than the server does.
Well, I thought they released an update within the last week. I thought that was the fix. I guess not.
I think it's just the fact that there's a what's the word I want? It's just the fact that there's a difference between the versions. I think if I got an older version than the server, I think that would be a problem too.
I must not have any crossbow enchantments. I need to put quick charge. I have multi-shot. It's quick charge. Piercing 4. I think I have piercing. Oh, impaling. Wait, no. It's that one. I've already. Alright, we have piercing 4. Oh, I have impaling 5. I keep forgetting. Cool. Another cursive binding. That one's too expensive though. Paneling. Ooh, smite 4. Wait, doesn't it go up to smite 5?
Yeah. And I do like smite. I tend to have a sword that has smite and a sword that has sharpness.
Yeah, Renee was asking about it, so yeah, can get them all.
Nice. Or I'll put smite 5 on my axe. You can't put smite and something else on an axe at the same time, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like smite, sharpness. Oh no, you might be out of sharpness. Might be smite and like Bane of Arthropods.
Well, yeah, those are all the damaging ones. I guess. Sorry, I meant like I think you can't put efficiency and like a damaging. You have to have an efficient axe or a damaging axe, I guess.
That's rude.
Yeah, I think they overlap each other.
Sharpness 5, that's expensive. Infinity. Cursive vanishing. The infinities, I don't care. Worth it. I have a guy that trades loyalty 3 and loyalty 2. I think that loyalty 2 is more expensive. Yes. Without
That's not good. Not good
without
for
the
business.
conversion or without the discount.
Yeah.
Loyalty 3 is 13 emeralds. Loyalty 2 is 22.
Oh my goodness.
But with the discount,
That's no way to do business.
it's 1 and 2.
Crazy. So I guess, yeah, in the end of things, it's not that big a deal, but
Alright.
that's funny. Very silly. Oh, I keep forgetting that I don't have my portal set up for in the tunnel anymore. And so sometimes I'll head down that tunnel and I'm like halfway down and I'm like, oh right, there's nothing there for me.
Yeah,
I have to walk back.
I've made it all the way to my portal before I realized it's on the roof.
Yeah. I've done that at least once. It's funny.
So many more villagers I need to get. I was hoping to get to at least setting up a zombie version thing.
Mm-hmm.
I might just make a temporary one. I don't think I'll make a... Hopefully, I think the villagers are far enough from the TNT. Yep. How much iron do I have? Yep, another shulker box worth. Maybe a little more. Maybe 2 shulker boxes. Yeah. Nice. And check the wheat. I am probably going to start wrapping up the stream. But we're so close. I have 49 more hay bales or get a shulker box worth. I might just AFK for lunch. It's actually a lot faster. It seemed really slow and creative, even with like the tick rate set up.
Do you have it there at your industrial farm?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just show it? Can you show it on stream again real quick?
16 modules.
Then actually I might be behind. I'm watching you drag a... There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I've only ever used one that has one of those. So the fact that yours would be then like 8 times, or I guess then 16 times faster than that makes a lot of sense. That's insane.
Should be nice.
Dang.
Do you need to light up?
I know I mentioned I don't want to have like an industrial area for my stuff. I just want to like build my farms that I'm gonna have this season in my area. But man, that puts such like a, because I have to have everything look nice. I can't just like build the technical part of it. It'd be really nice to have some farms like that though.
There are, I think, some farms I'm going to build over at my base. Probably do like a rocket.
Yeah.
Crafting station. But I don't want to start working on that stuff until I get my full scale base, mega base. Not really a mega base. But once I start getting my final home kind of organized, might start building more farms over there. It's just these, like, I'm not going to decorate the iron farm. This is Like I don't even know how I would decorate this.
Sure. Make it like a giant chandelier.
The witch farm. This is another reason why I've got the industrial district too. Is because of the witch farm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then shulkers are just kind of annoying. Should build a slime farm. Since I'm over here at the swamp. But I don't know. I think I get enough slime passively for my needs.
Same. I ended up depleting my entire reserve of slimes with the frog stuff. I mean, look at my statistics actually. So, if you want to know how many frogs I've offed, 415, and I got 3 heads. Well, I got a few more heads than that actually at the end there. Out of that, and 200 tadpoles. And then if I look at how do I look at when you breed things, how many times you've bred or maybe can you not look at like how many times you've bred a specific mob? You can only look at like times bred as like a general stat.
Look, mobs, cows. Yeah, I don't see it. I killed as many cows as I.
That's funny. You've killed as many cows as I've killed frogs. Have you killed so many bats? How have you killed so many bats? Oh, I guess it's not sorted by top to bottom. I was assuming top that your bats were your most killed. I was like, how'd you even manage that?
I'm just targeting bats.
Jeez, like all the time.
Oh yeah, I did kill a creaking. I think it was spawned when I broke the heart. I've really not killed any mobs. Okay. Silverfish, 15,000. Actually, it killed myself? Or no,
17,000.
that's just players. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw myself in there too, and I was like, whoa. I've killed 1 player and died 6 times to players.
Zombies are the only other 1,300.
Have you sorted by how many you've killed on the left there? It's the, yeah. Delays are funny. I've killed 584 slime apparently.
211. Also look at hostile mobs. Huh. Right? Where's the piglins? The zombie piglins.
Do they not show
there
up
they
under...
are. 6. I've killed only 6. It's funny because last season I did the gold farm. And I think... I don't remember if I hit 3 million.
Oh, wow.
But I know Renee and I were keeping track of it. At some point, I think I killed like a certain percentage. Like if you were comparing it to Denmark.
I see.
I killed like a third or something.
That's crazy. That's a crazy way to put it. Yeah, something that you're actively like killing for resources.
But what was it? I was watching, I think an Impulse VOD, or no, I think it was an actual Impulse stream, and he pulled up his statistics and said he had killed like 1 point something million piglins. And I commented, and I'm like, that's nothing. At this point, I think I had like 2.5 million. It was funny.
That's so many mobs.
It was a good farm. I had so
Yeah.
much gold that I had nothing to do with, but I just went over there to AFK so much. Because yeah, I had the bartering farm too, so I'd let that
Mhm.
run.
Yeah.
Alright. It's about lunchtime. So I'm gonna mute for a moment.
Okay. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Yeah, I've got to end the stream. Stop stream.